Hello everyone and welcome to Indirect Productions, where today we are, of course, taking a look at Burning Godzilla, finally. I think I tried to do a review on this figure, like, a long while ago, and it just didn't work, so yeah, I'm reviewing it now, but yeah. I got this figure a couple months ago. Yeah, before school started actually. Like a week or two, not even before school started. Um, this guy just showed up randomly in the mail, on our doorstep, um, and I was very excited because I saw that it was a Big Bad Toys box, um, but I didn't know. I didn't think that it was it, but of course was it. Um, so yeah. Uh, First, let's get into the box. Yeah, there you go. You got MonsterVerse logo, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Lovely promo image, heavily photoshopped as well. Image of the figure. Then you got SH Monsterarts. SH Monsterarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the Tamashii Nation's action figure art under the theme Pursuing Character Expression Through Monster Action. Um, yeah, they really should change that because SH Monsterarts has been a thing for like over a decade now, so I don't think it's new anymore. I don't think you can classify it as new if it's a decade old. But yeah, you also got Burning Godzilla 2019, Legendary Toho. Don't know exactly what that says. You got a Tamashii Nations stamp of Tamashii Nations quality. Little stamp right there, a little sticker. That's pretty cool. Then you got Tamashii Nations, and then of course Bandai Blue. Oddly enough, you got SH Monsterarts Burning Godzilla 2019, Monsterverse, which is nice to see. 2019 Burning Godzilla, SH Monsterarts, and you've also got another promo image of the figure. Top, just more Burning Godzilla. On the back, you get quite a few nice promo images. And of course, you got Godzilla King of the Monsters, SH Monsterarts, another Burning Godzilla, and then warnings and stuff, and the little age suggestion, or whatever it's called. It says ages 15 and up, so still not old enough to have this guy, but yeah, don't tell my parents. On the bottom, it's kind of dusty under the table. On the bottom, you got another promo image, Godzilla, Burning Godzilla, and Japanese barcodes, or Japanese stuff, and then you got another sticker right here for Bluefin, because that is the Bluefin is the distributors for Bluefin is the company that gets SH Monsterarts figures to America or the States. They're like the distributors for SH Monster for Bandai, I suppose. But yeah, yeah. The box is really nice. By the way, it's a lot smaller than Burning. I mean, Frozen. It's a lot smaller than Shin's box, but yeah. So here is the figure. So should we get into first? Scooch up here a little bit. I'm filming this like, yeah, it's almost 11 now. Yeah. What should we get into first? Let's get into sculpt, I guess. So the sculpt on this figure is really good. So Bandai or Tamashii Nations, whoever, I would assume it's Tamashii Nations. Um, Basically, the sculpt is the CG render, like it's a 3D printed render of the CG model of Godzilla from King of the Monsters. But then, uh, shoot, I can't remember the guy's name. Um, Crap, what was his name? I can't remember. It's not E.G. Subaraya. That's the special effects guy for Showa, or the Showa series. Yeah, I don't remember his name exactly. But basically, they had this guy who's like really good at sculpting. I think he sculpts like the X Plus figures and stuff as well. I don't know, but yeah. But basically, he went over it to make sure that it was as accurate as possible. And like this is a way more accurate depiction of Godzilla from King of the Monsters than the NECA figure. I mean, I still think that the NECA figure does it really good. They still NECA still use the CG model, and it's completely sufficeable for, you know, for 20-25 bucks. You're getting nearly the same level of quality, at least sculpt wise. Um, but yeah, the sculpt is absolutely amazing. You can kind of see right there. You can see all the bumps and stuff. It's kind of out of focus and blurry because this camera isn't that good. Probably should get an actual camera, but yeah. But you can see like even on the other side, like they even like at least textured the bottom of the feet. You can't really tell. You can kind of see that they put like a little texture under there, but like the fins, you can kind of see right there in the light, like reflecting it, like all of that is actually there, and it's so good. Um, yeah, like this figure is sculpted perfectly. Um, and one thing that is more accurate on this figure than the NECA G19 was NECA's King of the Monsters, or just MonsterVerse Godzilla in general. Their Godzilla's head is too big. Um, yeah, his head is too big for how it looked in the movie. This is more accurate. You should have like a smaller head like this. This is proportioned, I think, better than NECA's figure, which it should be because this figure is 90 bucks. It shouldn't be 90 bucks because the original release of the standard Godzilla 2019, was literally this exact same figure, except it came with more. It came with a beam, which it would have been awesome if this figure had come with the beam. I mean, I understand why they didn't do that, because this is meant to be Burning Godzilla in the movie, and of course he didn't use a beam. Fingers crossed he does that in the future if we get any more MonsterVerse movies after Godzilla vs Kong, which I'm sure we will. I mean, it is kind of rocky considering the situation now, but I'm sure that Toho will still give them more sequels. Yeah. But yeah, sculpt is fantastic. Even like back here in it, super blurry, you can see all the engravings and stuff. It looks really nice. Yeah, like they even sculpted like the tongue separately and everything. It's fantastic. Um, I mean, yeah, let's just do it. Let's get into paint. So, paint on this figure, um, it's kind of, I don't know exactly. It's kind of 50-50 between like its own thing and then movie accuracy. Um, which I actually do like the paint scheme on this figure. Now, I feel like this is more accurate than NECA's Burning Godzilla, 2019. I don't own that figure, but you know I've seen countless reviews and images and everything like that um, of it, and it does look darker, but I feel like this is more accurate. This figure is a lot brighter than that, than NECA's Burning Godzilla, but both of the figures don't seem to sort of both figures don't really follow um, the specific moments, because Burning Godzilla in the movie is kind of like all over the place with his coloration, which I feel is, which is why like you know X Plus and SH Monsterarts and NECA and everybody else can't really like get the coloration completely accurate because everybody is looking at just this one frame of Burning Godzilla from 2019 because it's the wide shot or whatever. And they're like, it's supposed to look like this. Why does it look like this? This is because this is when he's charging up his atomic pulse. And, you know, you can even see like his spine start like glowing and stuff. And his back is like this. It looks exactly like this. Like this is him mid atomic pulse. Um, and I think it still looks really good. Um, but yeah, I really want, um, like, it's, I really wanted them, to do this one accessory, which, no, it's Spiral Studios. Spiral Studios is kind of doing it for their Burning Godzilla, which Matt Frank is working on. I think the sculpt for that, or Matt Frank's working on it, in general. That figure looks so good. It's gonna be freaking off the walls, and like how expensive it's gonna be. It's gonna cost so much. I'm not gonna be able to get it. I want to get that Spiral Studios King Ghidorah as well. The thing looks so good. It looks so accurate, but it's freaking like 4 feet tall or something like that. Freaking, I'll never be able to fit it anywhere in here. But yeah, sorry for that little side tangent. I really like the coloration on this figure. You can see it's sort of like goes down, like you know the spines are like where it's really like shining, but then it kind of goes down, and you can even see like you know on the legs especially, it's like really like dark down here. It's he's sort of like cooled down here, but like he's still like going up here, which I like, and you can especially see it on the tail. You can see um, how the how it's almost like black under here, but then you also got the spines as well. Um, shoot, I forgot to do that. Hold on. Okay. Forgot to get a flashlight for the yeah. um, probably should get into that soon, but yeah. You can also see, oddly enough, for the articulation on the tail, for whatever reason, you can see like in the crevices, they painted it like this really bright orange, which I'm assuming was probably a mistake. Like they didn't intend for it to do that, but I think it's kind of cool because it's sort of like it's sort of like Shin, you know, like his skin is sort of stretching, and then this is sort of like pulsating, you know, it's like burning, and then it sort of cools down, so it gets to this dark color. You know, like it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm sure that you kind of get what I mean. Um, yeah, uh, really like the paint scheme on this figure though. Ow. I got like a splinter in my finger or something. Hurts. Um, yeah, paint scheme is fantastic in my opinion. So I probably should have gotten into this in sculpt, but I forgot it until now. So yeah, of course, if you didn't know, just like the NECA figure, this Godzilla figure is transparent. You know what? I'll go ahead and turn the lights off. Looking like a found footage movie thing. You can really see how crappy the quality is. But yeah, you can see, kind of, yeah, it's glowing. It's really cool. Yeah, I mean, not that you can really like get any like, not that it can really like look good necessarily, in like photos and stuff. I feel, and you gotta see, you can especially get it down like through the legs. God, yeah. But yeah, you can really see it in the spines right there. Look at that. That was awesome. And he's charging up, and then yeah, it's really good. I'll turn the lights on. All right. So you got to see the transparency right there. So I guess all we have really left to do is articulation and comparisons. So articulation. Yeah. As you can see, this figure has quite a bit of articulation. I might as well just go ahead and try to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I guess. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Then the tongue kind of wiggles a bit. You can't really move it really, but it does kind of. I think that it's kind of on like a swivel. That's kind of cool. But yeah, over about 40 points of articulation, which is pretty crazy. That's like double the amount of articulation that NECA figures, NECA Godzilla figures have, which makes sense. But yeah, like literally every segment of the tail, you can see right there, is an articulation point. Um, like yeah, and you can. It's always scary moving this figure around because I'm afraid I'm always gonna break it. That's one problem I think with this figure is that it is very delicate, which is something that I suppose you could sing praises for NECA's Godzilla figures. Was that they were very sturdy at the very least. They were very like hefty. Um, they were very like hefty kind of figures. They were a lot thicker than these uh, these figures right here. I mean, I love these figures, like especially this figure, oddly enough, because I have Shin down there. You all remember Shin, right? um, he is a lot bulkier. He's a lot heavier than this guy. I would guess probably because he's a lot bigger, but yeah, um, he's a lot thicker than Burning G here. But yeah, you can get him into all sorts of poses. You can get him in that now iconic pose where he's doing the atomic breath. Of course, this figure doesn't come with this atomic breath, but you can kind of get into that. Yeah. There. You can get him looking down pretty far. Okay. Yeah, really good range of movement on this figure because of how much there is. The arms and elbows and hands can move, jaw can open and close, kind of. Legs can move all over the place. There's like a billion ball joints. So, yeah, it makes sense. And then the tail, again, is all ball joints. So, yeah. Fantastic figure. It's really good. I do like this figure. The question is, do I prefer this 2019 Godzilla over my NECA 2019 Godzilla? Because like, I don't own NECA's Burning 2019, and I probably never will now. I own their Atomic Blast 2019, which is another really good figure. That's I think the best 2019 Godzilla figure. That's definitely, well, I was about to say the best legendary Godzilla, but it's not. It's 12-inch 2014 figure is the best Godzilla figure from NECA, like period. In my opinion, I mean, 89 is pretty good, but yeah, just love 2014 too much, I guess. So yeah, let's get into comparisons. So I've only got 2 comparisons here. Mr. Burning G is next to Playmates Godzilla vs Kong, Atomic. I think it was like Fire Breath Godzilla or whatever. I don't remember. But yeah, they're almost the same size. I think that SH is just slightly bigger. But, yeah. And like this figure is a lot heavier, or not a lot heavier. It's a little bit heavier than. Well, no, that was a lie. This one's just. They're almost the same, but there's a little bit of a difference. And then we have my crowning jewel of my Godzilla collection, I feel, which is my SH Monsterarts Frozen Shin Godzilla. I want to try to get the Awakening Shin Godzilla, from SH Monsterarts, the one with all the atomic breath stuff. I really want that figure because it looks so good, but the only way I can get it is for like 300, 400 bucks off of somebody on eBay. So yeah, pick him up. He is so much bigger and heavier than Burning G. Yeah, you can see this figure is definitely more justified of the price. So this was a Christmas present from my dad, I believe last year. Yeah, Christmas last year. Um, um, and it was on like sale on Big Bad Toy Store. Um, I think because I think that this figure, like MSRP, is 130 bucks, which is quite a lot, especially considering I'm pretty sure that this is more expensive than the Awakening version was, and then that one came with like the fire smoke plume, and then the base for that, and then like 2 stands for the atomic breath, and both of the atomic breaths, and the freaking like separate head pieces and separate tail pieces, and yeah, that figure came with a ton of stuff. And for this to be more with just a grayscale paint job, and then the extra tail, like, I mean, I think that it was like for 90. I'm pretty sure, or 80 something. So yeah, this one's much more justifiable of like a $90 price. This should have been like 60. I mean, you're getting less than you got with the standard release. Short's burning. Short's got the orange paint scheme, and it's translucent, so maybe 70. Maybe the same price, but yeah, not 90. Not 90. But yeah, you can see right there. Shin is much bigger, which isn't accurate. Actually, these two aren't in scale. Burning or Godzilla in 2019 is actually taller than Shin, so it should be about like right there. If you look at the heads, it should be about like right there. Uh, King of the Monsters Godzilla is like just taller, just a little bit taller than Shin was. And then, of course, Godzilla Earth is like 3 times the size of all of them, so yeah. Yeah. I really want to get that Godzilla Earth figure from SH too. Oh my god. Why did I have to start collecting Godzilla and be a Godzilla fan like way so late in the game? Yeah. Um, in conclusion, personally, I do still prefer Shen. One, it was a Christmas present for my dad. That's nice. Um, and I just prefer Shin overall. Um, yeah, and I love that it's because this could technically stand as like a black and white Shin as well. I mean, you got the tail, which I actually like that, but yeah. I prefer Shin, but I still think that. Here, let me just set him down. I still think that this is a very good figure. I mean, you can still get him into some really good poses. I gotta pose him back up for his spot on the shelf. Yeah. Um, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, post notifications, all that other stuff. Um, and let me know down below. What do you guys think of this figure? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you prefer NECA? Or did you prefer NECA? So I suppose I should say. Um, yeah, just what are your thoughts on it? Do you want to get it? Do you have it? I don't think that a whole lot of you guys have it. Maybe you do. I don't know. And if you watched till this moment, then comment down below. I don't know. Comment down below. Shin, just Shin. Don't comment anything else. You can separately comment another thing, but just comment Shin. So yeah, I'll be looking for that. I'll be looking. Don't mess with me. I got finger guns. I got finger guns. Oh, I'll end it now. Oh, bye. Bye.